You'll never believe this, I'm actually from overseas. Yeah, man. I'm from Waiheke. Okay, let me tell you a couple things about myself. Okay, 15 years of age. I'm 6'4". I'm 120 kgs. And that can be pretty hectic. I mean, like just a year ago, I tripped over and I think I caused the Auckland earthquake. And I think the aftershocks would just be something to say, but don't worry about it. It's gotten to the point where my mum tells me off for leaning on the ceiling. And I don't mean the wall, I mean the ceiling. And whatever I lean on just tends to break. So when I lean on a house, that's bad news. I've had to move into 5 different houses in the last year. Which is kind of weird, because there's like only 4 houses on Waiheke. Yeah. So, okay, there's one thing you need to know about me. I'm one hell of a gamer. I just love it to bits. I personally have an Xbox 360. Anyone here have an Xbox 360?
Yeah. No.
Wow, there's only like 2 people. Anyway, yeah. Now I've been thinking a lot about it. An Xbox. If I could like take it anywhere I wanted to, if I could just play it whenever I wanted to, I'd be in heaven. But I think I'd have to like give up on life as I know it. Then that just got me thinking even more. Now, this may sound a bit weird, but an Xbox, to me, is like a girlfriend. Now, let me explain. Okay, I know how to push its buttons. Yeah. It usually asks for my account information and my credit card number. And for some reason, my brother is better at turning it on than I am, but... One game I'm playing at the moment, Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, half of you don't know what it is. GTA for short. Now, if you don't know what it is, imagine every single action movie ever piled into one interactive environment, and you can take selfies. Yeah, and the multiplayer is pretty good as well. You go online, and now if you haven't noticed already, I get pretty excited. Now, I'm online, and there's this one guy in the corner just like, okay, get your level 63 missile launcher, because we're going to do this awesome money glitch, it's going to be great. I'm just over here like, woo! Alrighty then, let's get our currency, because we're about to blow some stuff up. Woo! Such a beautiful game. Now, as I said before, I'm a proud Waihesian. Waiheke. Now, living on Waiheke and then coming to Auckland, I can able to like suss out all the differences, and you'll never believe this. So, let's see. Like on Waiheke, you go to the top of the tallest hill, which isn't too tall, and then you just do like a full 360. I swear to God, impossible not to see a beach. You go to the top of the Sky Tower to do full 360, impossible not to see a yogurt store. The tourists are pretty hardcore as well, on Waiheke and Auckland. You go to Auckland, and I'm like just walking on this side of the street, and I'm like playing a game, spot the tourist. Impossible. There's like a sea of heads, I can't see a single person, I can't differentiate them, and the only tourist I could identify was myself. The tourists on Waiheke are just not at all hard to spot. They'll be like zooming around on like flimsy hire scooters, and they'll come up to me and say, bro, where's McDonald's around here? What the hell is McDonald's? Yeah. I'm going to get into a touchy subject. I've also been approached by religious groups, which is okay, but on Waiheke and Auckland you can see a lot of differences. So, you see, you're in Auckland, you're just walking down Queen Street, and all of a sudden this group of people just take the effort to actually approach you, and I'm like, I'm flattered. But once they start talking, they're like, have you talked to God lately? And just to muck with them, I'm just like, actually, yeah, I have. It's like, really? Yeah, he says he doesn't like you? And then on Waiheke, they're just like dudes in their 20s, so if you just so happen to be walking past them, they will notice you and try to get you. It's kind of like Pokemon or something, I don't know. So you go up to them, and they come up to you, and I was like, dude, Jesus loves you, man. Have this fly. And I'm not really into it, so I'm just like, nah, bro, just keep it fly. I'm all good. But we have chocolate. Okay. And I kid you not, they were like gluing chocolate up to like the cards. And I was just downright offended. They were trying to twist my beliefs with some rich, dark, amazingly creamy Of course I ate the chocolate! Free chocolate, bro! I may or may not also be a Jehovah's Witness, but no, yeah. So, you can tell there's a lot of different people in this kind of world. But when you're in a small community like Waihi, it's not too hard to find different kind of people. I know this one ass, and you all know that one ass. There's that one ass in your life that just makes your life just that little bit more miserable. And I'll tell you, an example of an ass, let's see. You're going to the tuck shop, you're going to get yourself a nice mince and cheese pie. You're excited, you've been wanting this pie all day, you go up there, that one dude, that one ass, buys the last mince and cheese pie, and he just starts eating it, and then you're standing there, and then he turns around, and he sees you, and he knows what he's done. So he walks up to you, like, and he starts laughing maniacally, but he's eating the pie at the same time, so I was like, oh. And then I'm just standing there looking at this ass, and thinking, what's the best way I can hurt you? I'll lean on him. Yeah, we don't see him anymore. Okay, the one thing that's worse than an ass, smart ass. Just can't live with them. I know, I'll tell you a story about this one smart ass. I was in last period science, and to be honest, on my subject, you know, get like a tray of soap bubbles, put like soap liquid into it, then put a gas tube into it, and then we'll like create gasoline bubbles, and it would be wickedly awesome. We'd like, use our hands, grab them, put it through a Bunsen burner, and basically just like create fireballs. Now, to summarize this, water plus soap equals soap liquid plus gasoline equals gasoline bubbles, plus fire equals dangerously awesome fun. Oh, it's great. So I was online, I was like a little girl just fucking waiting. Oh, sorry. Jesus, I want to get beat before that. So I'm waiting in line, and this one ass comes up into the front line. He basically just pushes in, goes up. He gets like, I'm not even kidding, he gets the biggest amount of suds, like gasoline bubbles, goes to the Bunsen burner, and I can tell you, at this point he had already ruined my turn. But I can tell you, on that day, I learned that the one thing that's better than us, better than a smart ass, is a smart ass on fire. I've been Reuben, thank you very much.